Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. This is the 3rd of March already. 2023, it is, man, this year is flying by. I'm all by myself today for the first time since Saturday. So it has been, boy, it's been a week. I'm gonna tell you right now, it has been a week. I did get the display changed out. I am gonna tilt y'all back and hopefully not make y'all sick so y'all can see, because I'm fixing to take it to Mama's. That little design, I believe, is by Needle Bling. It was in one of the Just Cross Stitch magazines. I'm gonna take it and put it on her door, but I hung it right there so I could show it because I think it is adorable. It would make a cute, cute drum. But I have it just as like that little banner, and I think I'm gonna take and put it on her door. The girls were great all week. Catch, I had him yesterday and we had all the fun. I am not, of course, I was probably not cut out for dealing with other folks when I had my own children, but I'm going to guarantee you right now, I'm not cut out for it now. I'm not. Because I spent all day yesterday, because Michael got in late Wednesday night. And what I'm going to tell y'all, Aria told me Wednesday on the way to cheer after I picked her up. So I'm taking her to cheer and I'm taking Kimi to piano. And I'm asking how their day went, and all this. And she says, well, Shug, somebody likes me. And I said, oh, really? I figure everybody likes you. And she said, no, Sugar Boy. And I said, oh, really? And she calls the little boy's name. And he is the one that is her nemesis, as I refer to him, just to keep from saying something else. And we have had problems all year with himself. He has punched her in the stomach. He has twisted her arm. He has thrown her down on the ground. He has tried to tell her who she can talk to. He has tried to tell her what she can eat in her lunch. Himself got all the issues. I know what's going on at him house right now, all the times. Nothing pleasant. But she has been informed that boys just do that when they like you. This is my PSA for the day. No, they don't. Not if they are healthy in their mind. Girls don't do that if they like you, if they are healthy in their mind. You do not be mean to people and hurt people, whether you like them or not. But I feel like some people learn best by example, so it took every ounce of my being not to spin that Jeep around in the street, say we're going to be a little bit late to cheer and piano, go back in the school, punch the person who said this right in the throat, and then go, I really like you, have a great afternoon, and drive away. Because see, if I'd have done that, someone would have called the police and I would have had to go to jail, right? Right? Because this is not what you do when you like somebody. You do not hurt them. You do not be mean to them. This is not a sign of affection. But some folks maybe learn slow. So I had the overwhelming urge to try to teach people that this is not what you do when you like people. You don't. You don't hurt people when you like them. So I bit my tongue. I didn't bite my tongue. I said, well, that's not true. I don't know who told you that, but they're ill-informed and they don't understand how normal human brains work, because that's not how normal human brains work. That's how human brains who have a problem work, okay? You don't hurt people you like. You hurt people if you want to control them, if you want to try to make them do what you want and break them to your will. You do not do that if you like them. So we went on, and I didn't tell her mama Wednesday night, so I didn't tell her mama till this morning because I wanted to give myself a day not to drive to the school and take matters into my own hands. And I didn't want her mama to come in from flying back from Canada and have that on her brain. I needed my own baby to get some rest. So I had to bring that back up this morning and tell her mama. So that's my 5-minute rant. We've already got it out of the way. Hopefully I'll be done for the day. But if any of y'all still suffer under the impression that when people like you, they hurt you, that's not true. That is not true. If that is true, those people's brain is not working right. They need to get some help. And you don't want to be liked by those people. Okay? So that's where we're at this morning, everybody. Happy Friday. So I didn't get a lot of stitching done. I worked a little bit on a lot of things. And I gave myself a new start because where I'm kind of at on several of my things take a lot. There's like a lot of counting. And by the time I get the girls, fed and cleaned up and in the bed and all, my brain was not firing on all cylinders. So I needed something easy. So I gave myself a new start. And I did, and it's in the cover photo. I started on my Plum Street Samplers Cardinal Kin. I love this. It was a present. And I'm so excited about it. Y'all know I love me some Cardinals. And I also decided to start on it because I had a Cardinal. The hawk got a Cardinal in my yard on Friday after I filmed. And I had, of course, get it out of the yard before the girls got there. Was it Thursday? Thursday or Friday last week. So I had Cardinals on the brain anyway. So I was super sad, but I didn't want the girls to see it. And yes, hawk has to eat. It makes me sad, but he was clawed. He had got by an owl, a hawk, or something. Some sort of a predator bird had got him. So I was sad, so I decided to start on my Cardinal Kin in honor of the beautiful Cardinal in my yard that had passed away. So I didn't get a ton done, but I got a good bit. So here it is. It's on 36 count French Country Mocha. They have a lighter color. Theirs says it is 36 count Winter Brew by R&R. I think this was about the only 36 count I had. And so it worked. I like it on this color a little better anyway. I don't know. I like darker fabric, a little bit darker. And of course, this fabric may be darker in reality than it's looking in this picture. I do love the Plum Street Sampler pictures because they give me a close-up of the stitches. Some of the other, especially on the older cross-stitch patterns, I feel like it is more of a beautiful photo. It's like a beautiful photo setup, but I can't see the picture of the stitching as good. And these I love. Plum Street does hers this way, and a lot of the designers now do. I guess it was just an older kind of a thing, but I love this. I love that I can see exactly how it's supposed to look. I didn't have all the call fors. I used some DMCs. I don't guess I had really much of any of the call fors except the mascara. I had mascara, and that was about it. But my little bird here, that little bird, the green leaves here that I'm showing are Easter Parade by Wicked Stepmother, and I'm loving them on here. I'm finding that if I use my little clips wisely, my life goes smoother. That is Easter Parade by Wicked Stepmother, and I love it in the leaves. It is looking so pretty. And then my berries, I believe, are DMC 3830. And my little bird there is DMC 642. So I got a decent amount. It's nearly, not quite a third of the way finished. It has like 9 leaves, and there's 4 leaves done, and then there's the 2 bigger birds there. But I am so excited to get this one done. This one, and then my next bird will be my hummingbird. because it's about time for me to start getting ready for that, but I haven't stitched that one yet. So it's been fun. It was a great stitch on. Even though it's 36 count with the color, I can see it easy, and I could just count out the leaves and the little bird, and there wasn't a lot of jumping over or counting around. It's kind of blocky stitching. And so for me, when I'm tired or I'm having to focus on other things, you know, because I mean, I haven't had to, we had to get ready every morning. We had to eat breakfast. We had to get dressed. We had to brush our teeth, wash our face, fix our hair, and get our lunches done. And they're tardy at 7:30. So we had to get up and get to get ready and be there on time, because nobody wants to be tardy, right? I feel like, I mean, it does happen sometimes, but you know, I feel like being tardy is kind of just not respectful if you can help it. I mean, sometimes things happen. I'm not saying that you don't, you know, ever be tardy. Sometimes it happens, but I try to always be on time and to have them understand that being on time is an important way to show respect for people and for people's time. And I'm still on the allergy meds, and I have all the windows opened up, even though that's stupid if you're on the allergy meds. But we got that cold spell last night, and there was a lot of, up at Little M and Frisco, and up around Denton Way. Teresa, I hope Molly made it through all right. There was a lot of damage. It ripped some roofs off and things, but we're south of the Metroplex, and that's north of the Metroplex. So we ended up okay down here, but they did not up there. They had a lot of problem up there, but we ended up better off. But I had to make sure all my kids were home and with their babies and everything, and had to check with Teresa, make sure Molly was home, because listen, when we get storms here, sometimes it's nothing. I'm not a person, I don't go hide in the closet. I mean, I'm not that person. I know a lot of people, you know, really get freaked out at storms and stuff. That's not me. It doesn't bother me that much. I know that's the wise thing to do, but I usually just go about my business. But I don't go out driving around and that kind of thing. You know, get in your house, stay in your house. Like I said, I don't go get in the closet, but I do try to make sure I'm at home, that my kids are at home. I got and took my hand chairs down outside and my bird feeders down, but I could not get the umbrellas down, and so I had to wait for James Williams to get home to take those down last night. And it blew some of my chairs over it, because we were like expecting 80-mile-an-hour winds in some places. They were going to be straight line, they thought, but there were some tornadoes over to Weatherford, but we didn't. We got lucky and didn't have any of that kind of bad. This is the North Wind by Little House Needleworks. I did work on my border on it just a little bit, filled in a little bit of my border, and I did a tree and some grass here. So I am making headway on this guy now that I have got, it's on 40 count, so it is a little bit trickier. So I didn't try to make my brain process it. I am in love with it though. Look at that, y'all. It is so beautiful. But I think it's just because the colors of this one, because it is a nice close-up picture, but the picture doesn't do it justice. I mean, you have that picture there, but then this is just a whole other ball game. So I finished filling in this border this far, and I did a little bit of snow in the tree and the grass at the bottom of the tree right there. But I am stinking loving this one. And of course I'm gonna get it finished at time to put it up, but that's okay, because then I can have all that time to get it framed and FFO'd and put away for next year. I don't know why we look so dark in here today, unless it's the way the light and the camera are tilted, maybe. I don't know. Catch his little stool and everything over there. Y'all, yesterday he gets down the arc I have the arc that stays up above the stovetop. And when Baby Dust comes over or Catch comes over, and yes, I'm gonna have to stop calling him Baby Dust because nowadays he tells me he's Big Boy Dusk. So I'm gonna have to do better and say Big Boy Dusk. They both know where it is and they go and ask for the arc. But y'all, he was playing with them yesterday and we're missing a cheetah. I don't know where the cheetah is. I have looked under the chairs, under the couches. So I don't know where the cheetah's got to. I'm still looking for a cheetah. But I laughed because I thought, oh my goodness. I took him over at Grandma's months back, y'all. I mean, it was before Christmas. And he's wandering around playing, and she had some eye drops sitting on her little like nightstand. He walked in the bedroom and picked them up, and he was shaking them. You know how when you have like a bottle of eye drops and you're shaking, he's shaking it around. We left, and we could not find them when we left. To this day, Billy has never found those eye drops. We don't know where he put them. I'm hoping that the cheetah gets turned up, because if not, when Big Boy Dusk comes the next time, I'm gonna be in trouble because he is big enough to question me about where the other cheetah is. Catch is little enough that he's not gonna call me out on it, but Big Boy Dusk will be letting me know that I've got a cheetah missing. So, but that is the North Wind, and I love it. I'm loving stitching on it. It is gorgeous. It is on, I think it's 40 count Sea Storm. That's what it's on. And I am, y'all, like I said, I'm sorry I'm still on all the allergy meds. I'd be singing bass if I still went to choir. But see, oh, and one day I forgot to put their juice boxes in. I forgot to put their juice box in their lunch one day. Because y'all, their lunch is a thing. They have these little bento boxes. And I tell y'all, they won't eat a peanut butter sandwich, or they won't eat anything that like my kids used to eat. They will not touch it. Peanut butter stinks. And I know nowadays you have to take almond butter or something, but they won't eat any kind of a nut butter. They say it stinks and they won't touch it. And except now that Aria will eat peanut butter chocolate bundt cake. If I make chocolate peanut butter bundt cake, she will eat that. It's like a marbled cake. She'll eat it. But, so in Aria's, there's black beans, peppers, celery, and then she has a little section about this big that you can crunch a couple of Doritos down in there. And then she gets one Lindt chocolate ball. They have a little circle in there, and that's where their little Lindt chocolate truffle goes. In Kimi's, you have half a bagel, you have green beans, you have strawberries and blackberries, and then the chocolate truffle. And then for their snack, you have a little container. Kimi's has goldfish in it, and Aria's, once again, you have to crunch a few Doritos down in there. So their lunch is a whole deal. A whole deal. And then they have water bottles they carry, and then they have a frozen yogurt that goes in there, and then they like the yogurt, but they freeze it. And then, like I said, I forgot to put the juice boxes in one day, so that was a whole thing. Because if you think, when minute Aria got in the car, she didn't say, "Shug, you forgot my juice box today." I said, "Oh no, I did forget to put your juice boxes in. Oh no, I'm so sorry." And she said, "That's okay, Shug. I just went and bought some milk." Okay. Okay, Miss Thing. She went and bought her some milk. Kimmy said, "I just drank my water." Which probably, Kimmy usually likes milk much more than Aria. But then the next day, Aria informed me that she didn't like the juice box anyway because her mama had got apple flavor. The apple juice box she did not like, so. Y'all, I'm telling you, they keep me on my toes this week. This is the one of the ones I'm talking about that you can't see the picture as good. This is a Shepherd's Bush Woolly Winter. And even if I put it up so close, you can't see all the beautiful stitching so much. But see, look, it's a beautiful layout. The picture is beautiful. But you can't see all the beautiful little stitching on here so much. It has the silks with it. And it is on 32 count twilight. 32 count twilight, but it seems so much smaller. I don't know why this one is much harder for me to see. Let me see if I can figure out how to put this guy on here. Like this maybe. I'm gonna try to get up close enough that you can see. I got the mittens finished and back stitched. I finished the snowflakes and I finished the hearts. They were not quite finished, the row of hearts. So the mittens got finished and back stitched. I finished the row of snowflakes and I finished the hearts up here. Like I said, this is on a 32 count twilight, but it seems much smaller, even though I usually stitch on gray a lot and I don't have a problem. For some reason, this one is just harder for me to see. I'm not sure what it is about it, but it is beautiful and it's gonna be gorgeous. And I love it. It's called Woolly Winter by Shepherd's Bush. But it is so cute. And I can't wait to have it finished and display it next year. I love it. I love it. I love the little specialty stitches and the back stitching. This one is really like right up my alley. It is firing on all cylinders for me. I love, love, love it. Okay. All right, so that's Woolly Winter by Shepherd's Bush. Then I worked on my Halloween rules. Yeah, Halloween rules is here. Oh, Smiling Kitty is the other one that I did some on. But I'm gonna try to talk James Williams into running me up to Arlington tomorrow. We'll see if that works or not, because I'll show you what I discovered about my Smiling Kitty. This is Halloween Rules. It is by Lizzie Kate. I just got mainly I've got the DMCs for it. But I told y'all last week that I had finished the surround. So I did a little bit more on my border, and then I got to start on my first little animal. But I put it up one night and I didn't get it back out, so my needle is still stuck in the back of it here. Let's see here, we're just gonna grab all these things and try to turn it where y'all can see it a little bit. I do need to serge the edges or fray check the edges of it, which I have not done yet. So this is the one I'm working on. It says wear a costume and eat candy. This, oh, and then here's the whole thing. I'm doing it the whole thing, right? Remember, I'm doing the whole deal. So the topper, the header right there is a free download. So you just download that and then you just stitch all the rest. So I got to start on my little dog. And he is so cute. I really wanted to have him finished, but I did not get back to him this week. It just hasn't been that kind of a week. Catch was here yesterday and we were busy, and then when he went to sleep, every time I tried to lay him down, he would try to wake up. So, you know what? On Sugar Day, you can just get held the whole time you sleep. So that's what we did. And he took a good nap that way. He fights sleep. He does not like sleep. It is just a big old waste of time for him. And so when he finally went down, I just sat there and held him for 2 hours and 15 minutes. So there. And it was precious. I loved every minute of it. I would do it again every day. But it is an adorable piece. But I really thought I'd get my puppy finished yesterday, but I didn't. I also got my mail done, but I haven't got to the mailbox yet. So people who let me know this week, your mail is over there, and I will go this afternoon and hopefully get it sent this afternoon. But I'm stinking loving this thing, and I cannot wait till I get the other little pieces going on down here. And the layout for the whole thing tells you how many spaces to skip. Because see, if you do them separately, they have little extra borders between them. But the layout for the header tells you what to leave off and how many rows to skip and all that to make it space out right. So that one has been fun and beautiful to work on. I think what I did that one. What does that mean? Yes, these are all DMCs except I used moss, Week Styleworks moss for the grass. So that one I'm dying to get going because I want it finished for Halloween next year so bad. And I don't want to just set it to the wayside and it not get finished. And when I stitch in hand, I told you I just roll it up on either side and I use my little clips to hold it one way or the other. And then you can just stick them in the side when you put it in the bag. And sorry for the sniffing, y'all. It is dreadful. Because I got really, I told you last week I was getting sick, and so, but I couldn't let Micah know, or she would have probably canceled her trip. So I had to be, I was super sick on Saturday morning. And James Williams was like, she gonna find out I'm like, no, she's not, because you're not gonna say a thing. And I'm all hopped up on my allergy meds, so she should not be able to find out unless you say something, because I didn't want her to cancel her trip. But I stayed on my allergy meds, and I was fine. I was absolutely fine. So I just had to take my allergy medicine day and night, and nose spray, and the whole 9 yards. Honey tea and everything, and I made it. Okay, this is Smiling Kitty, and I left my iPad in there so I can't show you the picture for Smiling Kitty, which I thought I brought in here, must have laid down over there. Oh well. This is Smiling Kitty by Cat-Durene Jones, and I got these two flowers done, some more of the branch done, and I put the rest of the fuzzy on the kitty, on his white body. I had thought that yellow patch was part of a collar. I don't now. I think that yellow patch is part of the kitty's yellow because it's a calico. So I'm gonna need to go get a little bit of yellow fuzzy. I could put the white fuzzy over it, but you can see I tried it up here by the gray at the very top of its little noodle, and it covers it up too much, which is fine. I don't know, if he says he don't want to go, I'll just put white over there and it'll be fine and go on with it. But at first when I looked at it, I thought that was like a big necklace, but now after looking further, the collar is here and then the little pendant on the collar is there, and I think that is part of a yellow patch on the kitty cat. So I didn't get a ton more done on it, but I have like one more flower, a little small lantern, and then the trellis work on the sides, and then to fill in with it has gold metallic on there. And then I will get it FFO'd and send it off to my Hannah up there in Washington. So I'm anxious to get it done. It is so cute. I'm gonna try to have it finished this week so I could show it on Friday and then get it sent off to her. I'll see if Micah has anything for her, and we'll just send her off a big package. Okay, I'll try to not stop coughing. If I start coughing, y'all are gonna think I have TB, and that's gonna be embarrassing. So that's Smiling Kitty by Cat-Durene Jones. I love working on that thing. It is so dang cute. These are the Lori Holt project boards. She has a tutorial. Patty Ken sent me this one. And then I made this one, not nearly as nice as the one Patty Ken made me. But I do use it. People I know use them for quilting too. But it is very convenient for this because it kind of helps stick it to it, and then you can just use your little clamps to hold it down tight. So I do love those. I do have Happy Mail. Let's see here, we're gonna look at Happy Mail and cards, which I can't remember if I showed these 2 cards last week or if I forgot. So if I showed these 2 cards last week, y'all just bear with me and pretend like y'all didn't see them. Cause, well, you know. Well, hey, Patty Cat, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you gonna come say hi? Are you gonna come say hi? Huh? Can you say hi to everybody? Can you say hi? I know you don't like to get picked up. You sure don't. You sure don't, good girl. You gonna go sit in the window? Probably go sit in the window. Let's see here. Oh, and last week, the only person I didn't hear from, Susan Saunders. Susan Saunders, one of the snow charts. Susan Saunders, I didn't hear from you. You're still here to get heard from. I got this beautiful card from Susan Lusk. Look at it. It made me so happy. It was so sweet. And it is nice to get snail mail. I love it. I love getting snail mail. And I love those flowers. I drew a marigold this week as one of the stop drop doodle challenges was marigold. And so I did draw a marigold look kind of like that this week. This is from Julie. Julie always sends me the sweetest cards on all the good occasions, and even when I'm fretting over something or something, she always sends the girls and I the sweetest things. So thank you, Julie. And then this, like I said, I really thought it's from Linda Sue, and I thought, but I don't think I showed it last week. I'm not sure why, but look at these beautiful, it's all in black and white, but they're butterflies, and it is gorgeous. Look at that. It says it's from the Paper Studio, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. But that is gorgeous. So thank you, Linda Sue, for my nice card. Then I got this message from, what's it from? I got a piece of orange thread, a runaway orange thread. I don't know where it came from. And Tana, I don't know if it's Tana or Tanya. I have Tana written down, and I hope I'm not saying it wrong, that she had contacted DMC and they were sending me something, but it wouldn't let her put a card in. And so this came this weekend, and it is the coolest thing. For one thing, it came with this. And y'all know I use my color chart all the time, but I've never seen one like this at the store. Mine is just colors, but these actually have like little threads. These have the threads actually on there. So it is a DMC color chart. It says color card, but this one says made in France. And so I don't know if the American made ones, you just get the colors painted on or what, but this one actually has little threads on there. And it is so cool. It's so beautiful. But she sent me these. She said one of the European stitchers she watches was using this thread, and I've seen, and I have some in, I believe, an orange that I have not used. And this is a white and a kind of a, I don't know what the B5200, it's a different white. And you can see, I'm gonna hold them up to each other like this. So here's the white, and I guess ultra white is what I would call the other one. See? Can you see on there that one is whiter than the other? Oh, there you go, maybe. See, these B5200s are whiter than the Blanc, or the white here. And she sent me these, and she said they are the long strand cotton, and that you get better coverage, that the stitcher she watches says that she uses them in white, black, and off-white, because you get such a better coverage with this long strand cotton that this is from. I think this is also used for smocking. I don't know why I think that, but my brain thinks this is used for smocking also. Mancy used to do smocking, and maybe that's why my brain thinks that. She used to make the most beautiful things. Patty, please don't make everything fall down. But thank you so much. This is a beautiful package. It came with some needle minders here that are so cute. Patty, why you got to get up here and be naughty? So thank you so very much. I did not get you contacted until yesterday to let you know it made here in my crazy week. But I am going to use this on this little ghost here. This little ghost here on the other side of the puppy dog. I will use this. So this will be my first time to use it, but I'm gonna put some on a floss drop and use it for my white in here. So I can't wait to use it. So thank you so very much. I am so excited about it. And it is beautiful, and it was so sweet of you to think of me. Let's see, I'm gonna try to put it back out of the way over here. I'll just set it over here. Because Patty's making me nervous. And speaking of Patty, I got a package from Patty Ping. And she sent me a little note on here to tell me I have a great week, and she sent me a beautiful project bag. And where's the thread bed? Am I already using it somewhere? Here, no, here it is. Here it is. She makes these beautiful project bags, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that. I mean, it is a thing of beauty. And then this thread bed that goes with it. She kills me. This is gorgeous. Thank you so much. And then she sent me some charts that she said she had doubles of, or she'd already stitched or something. And so she sent these out with it. And so we're gonna, let me see if I can try to get some kind of order going here. Probably not, because that's just me. Some of these I had not even ever seen. This is, what's this one here? It's So Emma. I don't know why I have the hardest time finding when it's So Emma. I always want to say it's Lori Holt, and it's So Emma. And I don't know why my brain wants to do that to me. But look at this Santa here. He is adorable. It's So Emma. Here is Sue Hillis's So Much Love. And y'all, Sue Hillis's designs are so fabulous. Look at these. This is called So Much Love by Sue Hillis. And it has this adorable sampler in it. And then has all these little smaller pieces down here that, in my mind, aren't even really smalls. But they are smaller, and they are beautiful. And then we have, try to group them together here, the calendar crates for January from Stitch with the Housewives, and the calendar crates from October. So here is the January, and I'm gonna try to stand up where I can see these. So cute. And this is the one that, you know, they have the little board that you can switch them out. And then this is the one that's October, the calendar crates from October. Look at all those little ghosties over the town, and the little cat riding on that broom. Yeah, that little cat riding on that broom is so dang cute. Then there is a Little House Needleworks Heart of America. This is beautiful. I don't know how I've never seen this one. Heart of America. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Little House Needleworks. Here is Autumn's Acorn Gathering by With Thy Needle and Thread. And y'all, these, look at these two guys. The guy and the girl squirrels. They're so cute. So dang cute. I love it. This is Honey Bunny by Artful Offerings. He is just the sweetest little thing. Let me see if I can get him. There you go, maybe. There you go. Look at the little design on his body. He's so cute. How big is he? 87 by 91. So he's not that big. He's adorable. This is by Jardin Privé. This is called the Carrot Market. Look at these guys pushing this little cart of carrots on their way. So cute. Then Primrose Cottage Stitches Welcome Winter. This is beautiful. I don't know how I've not seen this one before, because I thought I tried to look at all of theirs, because Primrose Cottage just has some of the cutest stuff too. This is Dirty Annie's OMG tree, and this is how most kitties are. OMG, they got me a whole tree. I'll have to stitch that for James's sister, because she has the 3 new kitties, and they are wearing them out. The Peppermint Bark is the little weenie dog by Dirty Annie's. So cute. He is adorable with those little peppermint stripes. There is Calendar Crates December with his little reindeer feet and all those snowflakes. So sweet. Here is Lady Claus. It's So Emma. And all the It's So Emmas you can get at Fat Quarter Shop, I know. This is Artful Offerings. What is it? Let me see here. Kind and Gentle Woodland Holiday Sampler. Oh my gosh, y'all. I've never seen this one. It is gorgeous. Look at that. So pretty. Oh. And then this is Madame Chantilly's Carrots for Sale. So cute. And then we have the Prairie Schooler, which I have some of the little ones of these, but I don't have the big ones. I have the little mini cards of some that are similar to this. This is the Prairie Schooler Bunnies, number 178. And they are stinking adorable. And I would love to get on some of those and get them done. Patty Cat, really? So thank you so much, Patty Penn, for this. Oh, and some cards, which the girls and I did not get opened. We did not get all of our things done this week. We thought we would, but we got some done. Okay, now, okay, we're also going to talk about, oh, buddy, the getting hit by the hackers again. And here's the thing with these hackers, they are just stealing mine and lots of other people's. It's not just me. Faces and making a new account and then replying on your comment, telling you to go to this Telegram site and send them money for shipping. If you ever get anything from me asking for money for shipping, it's not me. That's what the ads that go for this pay for. I do the ads and the ads pay for shipping, okay? So that is not me. Hey, Cat, what are you doing? And it just irks me to death that people do that and be so horrible, but they do. And I can turn off comments completely, but then y'all can't comment for the shares, or I just have to leave it on. You can set, what are you doing, Cat? Your comment. So after you make your comment, you can go into your settings, and I think you can set it for all time that no one can reply to your comments. So you can, I think from what I've read, you can change that setting on your side, but I can't do anything on my side to stop it. But it's not anyone in my account, it's someone making another account using my face, using my name, and that's what they've been doing to everybody. And they're horrible, and in my opinion, there's a special place in hell that these people will wake up. Because I'm sorry, you're not doing this because you're starving. If you have access to a computer and you are hacking and doing, you ain't starving to death. You're doing this because you're wretched. You're wretched, bad humans. So there. And that's what I think. So just don't, you can click Okay, outside your comment, when your comment is out here, there's 3 little dots. You can click on that and report it as junk, report it as junk, and send it. I report it too when y'all let me know or when I see it, but y'all can individually each do it. So the first person that sees it and reports it, it's faster getting it off there, but it's just so dang aggravating, and I don't know why they continue to be bad, but they do. Okay, last week's shares are Turtle is pediatric cross stitcher. So pediatric cross stitcher, if you'll email me at niecyland@yahoo.com. Home is Susan Lusk is home. Sing for Joy. Joy is Deborah Klein, and I just use Pick a Winner, and it just does the random picker. It just picks it for me. Sheila Doohin. Be Not Wary Bunny is so cute. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Okay, this week, and I'm gonna have to write these down because for some reason I didn't. I grabbed them, but I didn't write them down. For shares, we have the Heart in Hand Sweetheart. Use the word heart. If you're interested in this one, I stitched it a couple of weeks ago, and it is so cute. So use the word heart. This is Lizzie Kate Easter Parade. Use the word Easter. This is Plum Street Samplers. Spring has sprung, not strung. Use the word spring, S-P-R-I-N-G. This is the beautiful May Snapshot. If you haven't seen all these stitched, they're beautiful, and people just switch them out of the frame. They are so pretty. But this is the May one. I'm gonna try to hold it up closer so you can see it. It's by Pine Mountain, and they have a snapshot for every month. And that one is the May, and it is so cute. So use the word, just use the word May, M-A-Y. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to use Jardine Privé Carrot Market. This one right here that Patty just sent. Use the word carrot. If you're interested in this little jobber here, is so adorable. Look at those bunnies all holding hands. So cute. So cute. So those will be the shares for next week. If you're one of the last week people, holler. And y'all, I think that's everything. I'm sure I'm forgetting something because I feel like I am. And we're at 48 minutes. So I probably have forgot something, but that's what we're gonna roll with today. So I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna get this uploaded, and I'm gonna do a little stitching before we have Brahms tonight with the girls. They're not gonna spend the night, but they're gonna go to dinner with us. Micah may go too, but the girls are going for sure. We didn't get to go last week because they had, they came over on Saturday. Micah left on Saturday. Shell was gonna keep them on Sunday, but she just started her new job and she's got a long drive and she was feeling overwhelmed. She had a lot. And it's a lot when you first leave college and go to work for the first time and you have an hour-and-a-half drive one way to work, and you know you got to do meal prep and get your clothes ready, and it's just a lot. So when I contacted her on Sunday, she was honest enough to say, I've got this and this and this, but they can go to the store with me. And I said, hey, I'm not doing anything. Let's just let them stay here. And this will be starting your second full week at work. And you can just get them another day, another time, and just try to get your stuff ready and breathe, because I don't want you to be more overwhelmed. So kudos to Shell for telling the truth. I am super happy when you tell the truth when you've got too much going on. So that made me so happy that she was honest enough to say, I've got a lot going on. because she just usually comes and plays with the girls and they build forts and, do whatever they want. And then she was going to be feeling worse because they weren't going to be able to be having fun because she was trying to get ready for work. So, oh, hi, Mr. Squirrel. He's running up the pergola. He's going to go up there and make the camera go off. It's so funny when he does. Oh, he may have missed it today. He goes up there and you can see his little face right in front of the camera up there because he goes up the pergola and goes on by. But he's so cute. So kudos for her for saying, so please, sometimes remember that it's okay to go, I'm at maximum capacity right now. It's okay. So if you're at maximum capacity, just breathe, take a hot bath, go for a walk, listen to loud music, sing, dance, whatever it is that makes you feel better. I'm always for singing and dancing. It always makes you feel better. But everybody doesn't ascribe to that school. So whatever works for you, do it. And this afternoon, just enjoy your stitching and have a great weekend. Bye.